As it was said, the museum is at the heart of international Geneva. It was created in 1988. We are a welcoming forum where everybody can walk in, whether head of state or a pupil of a primary school in Geneva. You don't need a badge to access this space, and it is at the heart of the very ecosystem of multilateral diplomacy and humanitarian action here in Geneva, in Switzerland. A space where everybody can feel legitimate and welcome to interact with the challenges, issues, and big questions of humanitarian action, past, present, and future. And absolutely everything we do, whether an exhibition, a book, an event, any digital content always revolves around this question. How does humanitarian action concern us all here and now? So we're not a shrine of humanitarian action, and we're not a temple of perfection that tells the truth about humanitarian action. No, we are a place where we can safely and respectfully engage with questions that bring the conversation towards the principles and why, and all the issues and challenges, and how all of this can connect with you in your life, whoever you might be, without guilt, without judgment. We're a private museum. Our budget is 4.5 million francs on average, half of which is secured by subsidies. The other half is generated by ourselves through ticketing, fundraising, and so on. We were ready to embrace a whole new chapter, and then I watch the news and I hear about this rapport Gaillard of cost-cutting measures, and I think, whoa, that's going to change so many things, and I just stopped there and I went on with my day. Except that one of my board members, who is particularly curious, read the entire rapport Gaillard, and he nearly had a heart attack when he read that we were in it, because we read in the report that the idea was to move the museum from the Swiss Ministry of Foreign Affairs, 1.1 million francs a year since 1988. So that just shows how important it is to Switzerland, right? It's over 36 million francs that were invested in us, to the Swiss Ministry of Culture. But then I understood that the only way to receive money from the Swiss Ministry of Culture was to take part in a competition for museum subsidies that takes place every 4 years, and the deadline of which was 6 weeks after my realization. Based on the statistics from the competition since 2017, museums who get subsidies get between 5 to 7% of their expenses in subsidies. So for us that means 300,000 francs. And a competition means that you might win it once, but you don't know if you're going to win it again. So huge uncertainty plus a structural deficit, because going from 1.1 million to 300,000 means that suddenly we have a gap of 800,000 francs, which I cannot absorb by doing less. The collection we keep, as I said, is unique and extraordinary from a national and international perspective. I'm not the only one saying that. The Swiss National Program for Heritage Protection says that as well. So if Switzerland were attacked, our collection would be a priority. Parliament here in Geneva, who presented a parliamentary motion to save the museum that was signed by all political parties in Geneva, which is unheard of. And Estelle Revard, who at the federal level presented another parliamentary motion to save the museum that was signed by 76 national councillors from all the different regions of Switzerland, all political parties. So that gave us a political lifeline. Only find a way just to continue to exist. I can't imagine that we would close. I refuse to imagine that. This is also why I refuse to change the strategy, to cancel projects. No, you might as well die trying, and we're going full steam ahead.